Hi everyone, welcome to Faith Friday. My name is Father Sam Kachuba. We're coming up on the feast of the Chair of Peter, February 22nd. And at first it might seem a little bit strange that we have a feast in honor of a chair, a piece of furniture. But of course, the Chair of Peter represents the authority of St. Peter. And the authority not only of St. Peter, but of all of his successors, the popes, who have come to us through the ages. Jesus gives to Peter that authority. He says, "You are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it." What a tremendous vote of confidence. And so Peter goes out proclaiming the gospel. And when he ends up, of course, in Rome, thus all the successors of the Bishop of Rome, of St. Peter, are the Pope. They share his Petrine office, his priestly office as Bishop of Rome. So all the successors of Peter down to today, down to Pope Francis, share in that chair. They sit upon the chair of Peter, exercising that authority that is not their own, but rather that authority that comes to them from Jesus Christ. There's a beautiful story that during the persecution of the Emperor Nero, the Christian community urged St. Peter to get out of Rome. And so he left. And as he's walking along the old Appian Way, which is a road you can still walk on, he's walking along and he sees in a vision Jesus walking towards him, that is, going back into the city. And Jesus, as he's approaching, looks like he's going to pass right past St. Peter. And Peter stops him and says, "Domine, quo vadis?" which is Latin for, "Lord, where are you going?" And the answer that the Lord gave was, "I return to Rome. I'm going back to suffer with my people, to suffer for my people. I'm going back to once again die." And in that moment, Peter knew what he had to do. As generous as it was for the community to urge him to safety and to send him out of the city, he knew he had to go back. He knew he had to give witness to his Lord because Jesus had died for him. He knew he had to go back and bear that great witness, that his last act of authority would be a sacrifice, would be to lay down his life. So as we approach this feast of the Chair of Peter, pray for the Pope, pray for our Holy Father Francis, that he would have that courage and that strength to confirm his brethren in the faith, to confirm all of us in the Catholic Church in the faith of Jesus Christ, to show us what it is to live as his disciples. What a joy and blessing it is for us to know that not only is the Chair of Peter a sign, but the Chair of Peter is a sign that endures to today, that we are accompanied even now by the successor of St. Peter, Peter who is given that charge, that solid foundation, Peter who reminds us that the gates of hell will not prevail against us. God bless you.